of news and analysis, where you get your information about the happenings in the globe, especially in Nigeria. Listen to the sound. Listen to my voice. Would you listen to this melody and you will find yourself? Listen to the sound. Listen to my voice. Would you listen to this melody and you will find yourself? I hope I reach you with this. What if we stop pretending and really do practice love? Yeah, like stop putting a price to it. Why would your loved ones fall from your expectation and you label them misfits? Expecting perfection from a seed you sow beneath an imperfect soil. You can't be dealing on perishable goods and praying to God they remain fresh forever. Shut the fuck up. With time, they are predestined to spoil. Listen to the sound. Listen to my voice. Would you listen to this melody and you will find yourself? Listen to the sound. Listen to my voice. Would you listen to this melody and you will find yourself? Mix me with. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time zone and where you are joining us from. I don't know how I set my phone. Bear with me. Manage it like this with me. Today, I was in a hurry and I didn't detect that my phone is not setting properly, and also my laptop developed fault. In fact, they don't want me to come live today, but I defeated. If you are joining us, please click on that like button and share this video or this broadcast to any platform that you belong to. God will bless you. We have come again, and I want to put a disclaimer. Somebody said, why do you always put a disclaimer to your video? Ihe na amaha, like all the good guy. The good guy said, what you don't know is bigger than you. Ndai na ha na ano buru ibu. So ịma na ndị a egobichago ihe niile. Ebe ọbụla a na-ekwute okwu Biafra, ha na-eme ka a na-abịa ya aka na-abịa kpusi ya. So iputukwere ha disclaimer adụkwa ka na-eme. So that is why I want to put a disclaimer now that here in Linda's TV show, we do not preach hate speech. We do not preach misleading information. We do not preach violence. And also, the call of self-determination is not a call for war. So I welcome you all anywhere you are watching from. This is an interaction section, especially people who are watching us from Nigeria, where everything is happening. I pinned, did I put my number there? Oh, the first broadcast that disappointed, I placed a number there. Maybe when I have time, I'm going to place the number again so that if you want to contribute, you can call and contribute. And today we are going to be discussing about what is happening in Enugu State and what is Governor Mbah. Let me just give him that respect and address him as a governor. Honestly speaking, the way he is handling the whole issue, it doesn't show maturity, and also it's not a good reputation for himself. This was exactly the same way Soludo started when he assumed office. He already know the problem on ground. He know the causes of everything. When you want to solve a problem, you first of all solve that problem from the root cause. You solve the problem from the root cause. You first of all solve what is causing that problem. Then you will see gradually the problem will cease. But if you just jump up and you want to cut the problem from up, it will not happen because it will develop again. And again, what he is doing right now is what ndị Igbo na-akpọ ichi iji. A sị na onye ụmụ ya na-agba ọkụ adachi iji. Right now, as long as I'm concerned, on a cheesy, because he cannot tell me that you don't know what is happening. You cannot tell me, oh, you don't know why people are sitting at home every Monday. You cannot tell me why the good guy always sit at home. You ignore it because Mazen Kanu is not your son. He's not your relative. He's not even somebody that you know. He's not even your girlfriend or your wife friend. That is the only people you have. That is why these people do not want Biafra to come, because they want people to be licking their bum bum. Ka a na-alacha ha ike. Ofu onye okwu a nwoke a kwuru ma ha echezo ya until I nwụọ. Ọ sị mgbe a chọrọ iweta ọkụ, ọ sị ọ bụrụ na ọkụ bịa ka ya esi ama n'ogbenye na ọgaranya, nsị otu a ka mentality ndị mmadụ dị. That is why you are seeing them doing everything humanly possible to make sure that Biafra did not come and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not released. Well, Obuna Biafra, Abiyaha man on the will of God. And again, I want to beg us something. You see those people that came out to protest, and those people that we are engaging in stealing people's shop. Agorodi. And most of the youth in Nigeria, they don't know their right. They don't know their right. If they know their right, they will know that the government themselves supposed to be submissive to them, that they have the right to do anything. Like, for example, here in Germany, that was the time I undergo a course. And towards the ending of this course, or through the middle, they will bring a form for you to fill. In that form, they will be asking you questions about your experience with the teacher, experience with whoever that is teaching you. If the negative part is too much, they don't have choice than to remove or to change the person. This is what is called democracy, where people's opinion count, where people can free their mind, where people can contribute towards the development of the country, not one person. What I said is what is going to happen. What we said, Nigeria now is owned by a particular people. These people are the people that can say something. There are some people that can speak. Oh, release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they will release them. There is some people that can say, leave Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and he will be there. That is exactly what is happening. And if you watch what is going, you will find out that they have already. Please, if you are watching me, like this video, share it. Don't mind the way my camera is set. It was a mistake. That's why I don't like using phone. I was trying to use my laptop. My laptop was giving me headache. So I said it's been long I came live. I said I must come live today. So manage me today. Maybe next time my laptop hair will be correct. We'll use it. So for this, hello, good evening, my brother. You are welcome to the program. How are you doing?
I'm fine, I'm lost, sister. Thank you so much.
You are welcome. I don't know if you have been on the background. I don't know if you heard what I was saying. Pardon my camera, the way my phone said. I was trying to use my laptop. My laptop I supposed to keep it portrait, but I don't know, I'm already live. If I try to do it now, I'm going to interrupt the live. What matters is my voice, or the voice of our brother that will be speaking now. So bear with me today. Next time we are going to do it properly. My brother, you are welcome. Today we want to talk about what is happening in Enugu State. Well, it pains me so much. It pains me so much that the problem we are having is from our people. If it happens that this Governor Mbah is from somebody from the north or somebody from the west, you will say, oh, because he is this person. But it's so painful that the people that are fighting you, that the people that are dealing with you, that the people that are holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the same people that are supposed to stand for him. It's the same people that are supposed to be, pushing for his release. These are the same people that is trying to sabotage every effort that is being made. Some people are complaining. You tell us to sit at home. I was watching a video in Lagos where people were trekking. after work you will prepare work in the morning. We are so this one no be big man matter whether you big or rich. Nwanne ị gaa na filling station ịzụ fuel, you will humble. Isi na ị nwere ego mgbe ị gbara fuel, for you to fill your tank now you have to spend over a million naira. So ịgba fuel, how many days ka fuel na last? Nke a bụ the issue of billionaire. Everybody na ndị mmadụ enweghị onye na-anya moto kịta. Ịkpọcha suit gị nọ na hot weather ahụ, iburu ichere akpa gị n'aka, trekking things ka ha na-emezi. So mmadụ pụta abịa na-akọ akụkọ otu a ga-esi enye good life, mmadụ abịa na-agbanye ya ụkwụ. My brother, ka nye gị ohere ka ị kwuo na ịfụnanya ihe na-eme n'Enugu. The man just na-achọ itinye ndị mmadụ n'afụfụ, na-achọ ịgbashi mbọ ike ka ọrụ Hope Uzodimma. Ọ sị na onye isiri ha anụ ụdịrị ọ zọtara n'ọkụ enye nwata ihe karịrị ya, ọsọ enyere ya nye onye. Ọ exactly ihe na-eme nwoke a. But ka anyị na-ene n'anya, a sị onye kpara nkụ ahụhụ si ngwere bịara ya ọrịrị. Ọ kparụgo nkụ ahụhụ ya cherezie. Ebere na-emere ndị iberibe ọ na-achụpụtasị ụkwụ n'ama. My brother, ngwanụ.
Thank you so much, my sister. Thank you so much for all your efforts. Thank you for bringing information to the doorstep of every Biafrans. Fellow Biafrans that are watching on the comment section, I welcome every one of you. I thank you for being able to join us on this very broadcast. And as you all know, what we do on this program every time our sister is online, what we do here is to encourage Biafrans. We do not come here, just like as my sister said, we don't come here to preach hate. We don't come here to instigate violence. We don't come here to talk against individuals or preach falsehood. What we do in this platform is to encourage every Biafran across the world, wherever you are, to let the Biafran people know their rights and their stance. Our major reason of coming online is to make sure we debunk every lie, blackmail, propaganda against Biafran people, against our Prime Minister Mazi Samak, against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, against every Biafran. There are so many lies that have been told against us. And those lies, when a lie is being told and you do not react, when people continue to hear a lie continuously, before you know it, it will become the truth. Mm-hmm. That is why it is important that we come online every time to educate Biafran people and call their attention. So many things we are saying here is not something out of the ordinary. There are some common things you know already. You have seen it, but you are not paying attention. So many things we say. Many things that my sister say and what I'm going to say are things you see already. You have heard about it, but you are not paying attention. We only come online to make sure we push those words to your ear so that you ring a strong bell. You can be able to identify the mistakes where it's coming. That is what we do. And today, Enugu State certificate forger is the one we are going to bring close so that you can study him and know him very well. So many of us don't know why what is happening. There is something that is happening in that Biafra land, and the reason why it is happening is because nobody is acting, nobody is doing anything. The man they have in Enugu State, certificate forger, and the wife snatcher in Enugu State. A shameless man who is not supposed to be in public. How can you make a certificate forger and a wife snatcher your governor? What example do you want to get from that? You have seen the first certificate forger you know, the late Muhammad Buhari, who didn't have a WAEC result, he forged it. You see the kind of government he ran. You saw how the government went. And even today, the drug baron you have in Asarok still forged a certificate. Nobody knew which university he said he went to. His documents are not there. Some of the documents he presented are bearing other people's name. So when you look at the forgery that is happening in Nigeria, you see the reason why we don't want to be part of them. We don't want to be part of them. Nothing good can come out of criminality. Nothing good can come out of all those lies and blackmail. People who only project is falsehood. How can you think that somebody who forged a certificate will give you a good governance? In your dream, keep on deceiving yourself. And one thing I want to let Biafrans know, you see, there's a word that says that injustice against one is injustice against all. When something happened to your brother, you don't want to talk, you keep silent because it's not happening to you. You keep silent because your own brother has not been affected. You are not been affected directly. You ignore it. One day it will be your turn. It is very important that when you see injustice, you must open your mouth and speak up. It doesn't matter who is involved. No matter the religion, no matter the language, no matter where the person belongs, speak up. What you are seeing in Enugu State today is a replica of what happened in Imo State. It happened in Imo State and nobody acted. Everybody kept silent. I said, oh, let's continue and say it. And they succeeded. That is why they want to try it again in Enugu State. They took a criminal, somebody who escaped death penalty, and put in Imo State. And you people allow him. Today you have seen what Imo State has become. That man has become the greatest instrument in the hand of the caliphate. Because he knows that without them he cannot be a governor. He has manipulated and they used him to destroy lands in Imo State. And today Imo State has become a graveyard. Because they did it in Imo State and he did not do anything, they want to repeat it in Enugu State. The criminal Mbah have seen that Hope Uzodinma succeeded in being a governor, even when he didn't contest election. That is why he himself, with fake results, he's parading himself as a governor, trying everything possible to make sure that he pleases his slave master. You know, we the Biafra people, we have become a cheap target for every one of them. The cheap target for every criminal to make themselves known, to feel respected and feel special. The easiest way for them to be recognized is for them to attack the Biafran people. Once you attack Biafra, they will give you an award. Once you attack Biafra, they will make you a governor, make you a minister. Once you are ready to take the life of your own people, they will give you everything you want. But are we going to continue to allow that? We will not allow that. The certificate forger in Enugu State and the wife snatcher, you have seen what he is doing in Enugu State. These are the people who accuse us of forcing people to sit at home. They are accusing us that we force people to sit at home. And they came in national TV and they said they are not going to force anybody to come out. But today, they are the one forcing everybody to come out. They are forcing people to come out. Not only forcing people, you see the drama they are putting on. Going to seal people's shop, people who on their own, Biafrans who on their own have chosen to make their voice heard. Mbah is giving direct attack to Biafran people, sealing their shops. But he has met his match. He has met his match. Our Prime Minister has already given a declaration that every shop that he locked, people should open their shop and go about their businesses. I pity those of them who get themselves involved in locking of shop of Biafra people. Any single person that get involved, we have said it and said it. If you have their number, their picture, their address, send it across to Biafra through the media. They will hear from us. So many of them already, including the very office, the office that is coming to see Biafrans, our Biafran brothers' shops. That very office in charge of that sealing of shop, their own shop will be sealed. Those who are involved, their own family will be sealed. It is no longer business as usual. It is so sad that everybody living on the planet Earth today, even if you're not a Biafran and you're following events, everyone know why Biafran people are angry. They know why Biafran people are saying they do not want to be part of the zoo. They know why Biafran people are sitting at home. They sit at home that is being placed. Everybody knows why. We are not like the terrorists who are fighting for what they do not know, who cannot mention their reason of fighting. We have a reason why we are doing what we are doing. And our prime minister have gone the other extra mile to tell them that if you want to stop the sit at home, Monday sit at home, release Mazen Nande
Very
Kano.
simple. Very simple.
He has said it many times. If you want to stop the sit at home, release Mazen Nande Kano. If you cannot hear his own because of jealousy and envy, if you can tell yourself the truth, everybody in that country today, not only the Biafran, I can now tell you that 99% of the people in that country, okay, let's say 90% of the people in that Nigeria today, they know that the demand and desire of the Biafran people at large, unanimously, is that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu should be released. The request for the release of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is not something that is extraordinary. It is not something that people just forge. It is not something that is illegitimate. It is a legitimate request. And in case you have forgotten, we are talking about a man that did not commit any offense in any place in the world. There is no court in this world that have indicted Mazen Nnamdi Kanu of one case or other. He spent his years in the United Kingdom preaching the message of Biafra for more than a decade. Police never invited Mazen Nnamdi Kanu one day. He has no case anyway. The Zoological Republic, they went with the Dohanese Igbo criminals and politicians and kidnapped Mazen Nnamdi Kanu in Kenya. They kidnapped him and brought him to Nigeria through extraordinary rendition, which is an international crime. International crime. Instead of them being apologetic, they went ahead to arraign Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, arraign him in their own court, a court made by them, not Biafran court, their own court with their own judges. As Mazen Nnamdi Kanu have told them from the very first time, you can't jail me, not even in your court. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu faced them in their own court. After all said and done, their own judge said, let this man go, he is innocent. He has not committed any crime. The court did not only say let him go, they say that because of the nature of his kidnap from Kenya, because of the way they use extraordinary rendition to bring Mazen Nnamdi Kanu to Nigeria, that now that case is dead and buried, and no court in Nigeria has the right to try that case again, because you cannot build legality in illegality. You cannot build something of nothing. This was what was read out in their own court. Their own court went ahead to say that you have to pay Mazen Nnamdi Kanu compensation. I want everybody listening, both Biafran and Biafran friends, both people of the world that are listening. I am trying to bring to their notice the kind of the person we are talking about, so that they will not think that maybe we are asking for the release of a criminal, or maybe we are asking for the release of somebody who has committed offense. We are asking for the government of the zoo to obey their own law and free the prisoner of conscience, a man, innocent man who has not committed any crime that they are holding for more than 2 years now. That is the person we are talking about. We don't have anybody to speak for us in Nigeria. We don't have anybody to make our case in the world. The Biafran people took it upon themselves, and we chose by ourselves the most peaceful and democratic way to show our anger. Not a violent way. We chose the most peaceful, the most democratic, and the most acceptable way to air our opinion, which is civil disobedience. And inside that civil disobedience, we choose sit at home. Sit at home is not a call for war. It is not a call for protest. It is not a call for riot. It is not a call to fight against government, military, and it is not. It is a call for us to just sit back, let the world see our disapproval of what is happening in Nigeria through our silence. We choose that sit at home. Initially, they say it doesn't work, that we are punishing ourselves. We say, no problem, let's punish ourselves. We continue to follow until they began to cry. They began to confess that their military is losing 14 trillion for the sit at home. But initially, they said it's only the southeast. When they began to feel the hits, they came and they began to campaign and say, stop sit at home. Biafrans told them through our prime minister that we cannot stop sit at home. If you want to stop it, free Mazen Nandekano. Immediately Mazen Nandekano get to his father's compound as a free man. Sit at home will end automatically. As simple as ABC. But do you see what the governors, the Ohanese people did? The same thing they did in 2017 when they went and brought Python dance and began to take the life of Biafra. After discussing with Mazen Nandekano to go for their restructuring and instead of bringing restructuring, they went and brought Python dance. The same thing is what they are doing again in 2023. In 2023, they told us to stop sit at home. We said release Mazen Nandekano and we will stop sit at home. They said, okay, they will go to Abuja to release Mazen Nandekano. When they went to Abuja, instead of discussing the release of Mazen Nandekano, they went to discuss how to bring jets to bomb Biafran people. How to bring military to attack Biafran people. The people who are making this plan are politicians who claim to be representative of the people. Ohanese Ndiwo, the social cultural group of the Igbo people that claim to be a representative of the people. Can you tell me in your own sincere mind, these people, are they representing the Biafrans? The answer is no. Because even a foreigner who is not a Biafran, who is following event, knows that 99% of Biafran people have one request. That is why when they push their blackmail, they'll tell you that we are not united. We know where we have our problem. When you talk of united, we are united. Every single Biafran, whether you believe on Mazen Nandekano or not, whether you believe on Mazen Samayok or not, there is one common thing among us. We want to be free. Freedom. We want to be free. Everybody wants that freedom. Whether you pretend to, whether you say it in secret to, whether you say it in open, whether you pretend to be one Nigeria, whether you pretend to be obedient to the direction, even the obedient, they are the ones seeking for the freedom more than another person. Only that they are called words. That's the difference between us and them. All these people that are talking about obedient, they need the freedom more than any other person. But they don't have the balls to go for the freedom raw, the way we are doing. Every one of us agree that we must be free. But these same people now who claim to be a representative, something as simple as go to Abuja and demand for the freedom of your people, freedom of your own son, your brother. If you need to sleep, if you love your people, you claim to be the representative of your people, you are supposed to go to Abuja. If you need to sleep in Abuja, sleep in Abuja. If you need to do anything possible to do, you do it to make sure that Mazen Nandekano is released. Even so, you are supposed to join the sit at home, join the people in Biafra land, and even increase the sit at home by yourself and demand that the federal government must heed to the voice of your people. Let me see why they will not release Mazen Nandekano. But instead of doing that, the criminals are pushing their own personal agenda. The certificate forger in Enugu State have seen that is the only way he can become a governor. Because in Nigeria, the Biafrans have become a cheap target, a soft target that anybody that wants to be relevant in Nigeria, you first of all show how far you can be able to muzzle the Biafrans. That is one thing that qualifies you to be recognized in Nigeria. How far you can be able to muzzle the Biafran people, how many Biafrans you can be able to kill without being sorry. That is why you see everybody that comes out, they will throw their soft jab on Biafrans.
My brother, sorry.
That is why you see.
My brother, sorry. This thing you said now reminded me of something. They said the Mazen Kanu is a terrorist, right? They said if they release him, is danger. Now, I don't know if you have seen the trending video of Asari Dokubo. Asari Dokubo that came online, vomited nonsense, that's supposed to be resting in prison right now, is walking freely. There is another video now he is that is going around where he trained his own military. This is somebody who is not a state actor. He have established his own this, and the way he talks, he tells you direct. He doesn't hide it. He said they are working for this new president. This type of people are working freely, but somebody who is only speaking with microphone and camera is somebody that they went to kidnap and they refused to. I want you to throw more light. Just compare what Asari is doing now. Is Mazin Nandi can have it done half of what Asari Dokubo is doing?
My sister, on that very aspect, everybody of us know that is why we sit at home as many times as possible. That is more reason why every one of us should tighten our belt for us to get out from the zoo. We must get out. If we don't get out, these people are ready to exterminate us from the planet Earth. When you see Asari Dokubo, what do you see? What I see there is a demonic agent. Unapologetically, you see him in the open. He has become too powerful in the grip of the dog baron. He has become so powerful that he is now untouchable. He has even threatened the governor of Rivers State. He threatened the governor of Rivers State face to face and told him that he is nobody, that he should not dare them, that he has equal power with the governor. He said it on video. A criminal, a well-known criminal that is operating militia group. What do you expect after you saw them giving him Asarok to speak? They gave him Asarok platform to stay there and brag. And he bragged and bragged and bragged and he went free. You see them singing, they put his turn by turn. They were singing for their dog baron. They say it is their turn, oh, that everybody should wait for his own turn. For this one, that it is their own turn. And somebody that have somebody that is mentally sound will still hear this and you are still calling yourself a Nigerian. The action of Asari Dokubo alone is enough to dissolve Nigeria. His attitude and action is enough to dissolve Nigeria. Look at the central bank governor that they arrested. They bundled him. Do you know what they're charging him? They are charging him for armed possession. And the arm they say he possesses is old, ancient pistol that cannot even kill a fly. I don't like him. Emefiele is one of the idiots from Biafra land who refused to listen to the voice of reason. He served the Fulani and they used him. Muhammad Buhari used Emefiele to steal as much as possible. But look at what is happening. They are now dragging Emefiele from pillar to pool, but the person who sent him to steal, nobody is talking to that very person. When you tell them that a Biafran, you serve the zoo and you come back disgraced, they think it's a joke. They are charging Emefiele of possession of arms. An ancient pistol that doesn't have bullets. that he used to decorate his house. That's what they're charging him for. But Asere Dokubo was brandishing AK-47 and M16 live on air. He was brandishing AK-47 and M16. DSS didn't see him. DSS turned a blind eye to that. He's training his own militia openly. Instead of going after him, the president gave him a contract. He is now a security contractor in Nigeria. Acted as a warlord openly. And of course, you have seen him go to Saudi to get his equipment. But Chukwu Okike Abiyama will disgrace him. Chukwu Okike Abiyama, there is no force that you can use to stumble upon Biafran today. No force. No matter who you think you are. Whatever force they want to use against Biafra, it can never stand. There's no force they can use today against the Biafran people, no matter who you are. Asere Dokubo has dug his own grave. He has dug his own grave by himself. And wait and see. Wait and see how it's going to play out. Every one of us will be here and we'll hear the news down his end. We'll hear the news how it's going to end. This is why every one of us will be very, very strong and focused. The enemy we are up against are not joking. Their mission is to make sure that they wipe us away from the surface of the planet Earth. That is the mission they have signed. And they are ready to carry it out to the last. But we, the Biafran people, we cannot fold our hands and watch that happen. That is why the Biafra Republic Government in Exile have activated self-defense fully. That is why we have activated self-defense to defend our people from the hands of the terrorists. The whole world is watching. We are not hiding. Everything we are doing, we have a reason why we are doing it. And that is why I tell every Biafran that is watching us today, please do not fall in, do not pay attention to emotional blackmail. Don't pay attention. They will tell you, don't sit at home. Sit at home is destroying your businesses. Sit at home is doing this, sit at home is doing that. Which businesses? Look at this criminal in Mbah. Our prime minister just busted him. That he collected 4 billion. He collected 4 billion last 2 months, and last month he collected 6 billion on behalf of Enugu State. Which investment, which project have he made? Which project have he conducted in Enugu State, except fighting against it at home? He collected that money and he put it in his pocket without any single project, not even clearing of gutter. And this is what you see on a daily basis. And of course, the Caliphate don't care. The Asraq doesn't care. The only contract they have is for people who will fight against Biafra. That is why you see Mbah doing everything possible. Doing everything he can. Including forcing people, hiring people to come and protest outside. But he has made his match. In this regime of Biafra, there is no, we cannot leave any stone unturned. Every single stone that is standing on our way will be brought down. No matter who you are. We don't care who sent you, we don't care who you are representing. In this era of the restoration of Biafra, Biafra must be restored. Anyone that is marching, that is watching this program, please, I beg you in the name of Chukwu Okike Abiyama, if you are in Biafra land, prepare for the triumphant entry into Biafra, which will start on the 31st of this month. Prepare yourself. It is not a joke. Our enemy is seeing what we are not seeing. They know that the coming of Biafra is not a joke, is a reality. They know, they see it clearer than we can never imagine. Our enemy even see the coming of Biafra clearer than those of us who are Biafrans. That is why they are playing their check-up. Not even the last card again, because they have played their last card. They are now on check-up. They are throwing everything they have at us. You push propaganda, it doesn't work. They push blackmail, it doesn't work. They sponsor terrorists to go to Finland and eliminate themselves, it doesn't work. They come back and they begin to use their media blackmail, it doesn't work. The project of Biafra is the project of Chukwuka, and there is nothing anybody can do about it. There's nothing anybody can do. You can't stop the project. The project is not, that is one mistake they make. You see, some people, they make mistake when they come, they begin to preach to you and tell you, Master Simon Emperor is in Finland and issuing order. He's in Finland enjoying himself, relaxing, doing his business and earning his money, and he doesn't want to do business. You are a madman to listen to that kind of a thing. Do you think that the sit at home is about Master Simon Emperor? It is not about Master Simon Emperor. The Biafran restoration and struggle is not about myself. It's not even about Master Nandekano. This is something that concerns 70 million people. It is about our life. We have been made an endangered species in a country that is supposed to be ours. And somebody will come and begin to blackmail you. Oh, somebody is there abroad talking. He's abroad. He's abroad talking. He's not here. And you are listening to him. Some they will tell you come home. They will tell you come back home and face out. If you know you are strong, come back. Today, Mazen Nandekano is with you in Nigeria. You can't even win him in your own court. We are telling us to come home and join you. We should come home and talk. Mazen, the same thing you were telling Mazen Nandekano. Today, Mazen Nandekano is in your own territory, in that very Nigeria. He defeated you in your own court. He defeated you. He defeated you in your own court. What are you able to do? What are you able to do? But it doesn't matter what any of them is saying. It doesn't matter what anybody is doing or saying. We will not stop asking for our rights. All the Biafran all over the world, don't make anybody make you feel as if you are doing something bad. As I said before, there is nothing that we are doing that is wrong. In fact, the people that are obeying the law of the international law and obeying Nigerian law itself are the Biafrans. Biafrans are even the ones obeying the law. The Zoological Republic don't obey their own law. They deny people their own rights. They go against their own law. The law they put by themselves. It is even the Biafra that obeying the law, following the legitimate and lawful way to air their opinion, choosing a very peaceful mood of airing their opinion. Sit at home. We did not say go out and fight anybody. We did not say go out and destroy houses. We did not say go out and protest. We did not say go and fight the police or fight the army. What we said is every family should sit in their home. Let the world see your anger, that you disapprove of what is happening in the contraption called Nigeria. Very peaceful, but they can't have it. They want to introduce violence into it. They want to make it to be violent by all means. That is why they go on the street and begin to enforce it. Sit at home is not even enforced. It's not enforced. Biafran people on their own choose what to do. Nobody is enforcing it. But the same Nigerian government will come to make it look violent to enforce it. And when we say this thing, people will think we're making it up. It is not a made or it is something that is happening. It happened during the time of NSAS. The video of NSAS is still online. Go and check it, you will see it. Where the government of Nigeria, the DSS, used their jeep to bring thugs to fight against people who were protesting for a better Nigeria, not for division. Not for division. For them to have a better Nigeria. In the end, during the time of NSAS, the protest was for them to have a better Nigeria. You saw DSS use their jeep to come and bring hoodlums to fight against protesters. In Lagos State, you saw them come with luxurious bus. They used luxurious to bring hoodlums to fight against people. And many people lost their life. This reminds me, I think I saw a news. I saw a news where they were saying that that they want to conduct burial for those people who lost their life during the NSAS, and they are calling how many billions they need to use to conduct mass burial for people like that. These are the people who claim that people did not die.
That's what I wanted to say.
They claim that nobody died. But I just saw a news that they mapped how many billions they say they are giving out to conduct mass burial for people who died during that time of NSAS. This is a fraudulent country, a country that they will perform their fraud even at the expense of the blood of the innocent. Everything they see everything as an opportunity, including taking the life of innocent. They see it as an opportunity to make money. And in your dream, you think Nigeria will be good. Look at the drug baron they made the president. The first move he made, are you not surprised that the first move he made was to release his fellow baron? Release his fellow baron and criminal, somebody who is, if Abakari was to be a Chinese, they for don't grind him body they for don't grind them, take and feed flour, take and feed the crocodile. Somebody they caught in a drug. So NLDO, Nigerian Law Drug Enforcement Agent, the LADA caught him red-handed. This one is not a setup. They caught him red-handed on video. Every one of us saw the video. It's still online. How they tracked him. They caught him red-handed live on video. A police officer transacting drugs, operating a drug cartel. Today, that is the first release that Tinubu did was to release that man, Abakari. Somebody who United States indicted and they want Nigerian government to extradite him to Nigeria, to the US. They refuse. Hush Puppy is still suffering in the prison because of a crime that him and Abakari committed. But this was the very first person the drug baron was able to release. And when you bring the case of Mazen Nandekano, we are still begging them and protesting. And this is where I get mad with those people who claim to be Mazen Nandekano lawyers. You claim to be a lawyer. Every time you are begging and kneeling down, you can't even free your own client. Instead of freeing your client, and you know you can't do anything. You cannot free your client. And then his own people now who want to free him, you bring your dirty mouth and put into it and say that Mazen Nandekano going to tell you to stop sit at home. Bunch of clowns. A senior advocate of Nigeria who cannot free his client who has been freed. Your brain has emptied. You don't have any other thing to do. All you do is to come out and kneel down and beg. A senior advocate. Why don't you remain on that you're begging and keep your mouth out of the people who are trying to reach Mazen Nandekano? Since you have tried and your own experience and brain cannot bring Mazen Nandekano out, why don't you keep your mouth shut? Why are you gambling into something that doesn't concern you? You say Mazen Nandekano told you that he's not pleased with the sit at home. Did we tell you that it is Mazen Nandekano that put the sit at home? Mazen Nandekano did not put the sit at home. So you don't have any right to discuss it with him. The Biafran people, they know the value of Mazen Nandekano and they know that Mazen Nandekano have fought on their own behalf. And today it is their turn to fight for Mazen Nandekano to release him. It is the Biafran people that will decide the step they're going to take to release their own brother, their own son who is in the territory of the enemy. How dare you come and demonize what they are doing and you say that our Supreme Leader is not support? And who cares? Who cares about that nonsense you are spilling out there? To whip in sentiment and confuse the Biafran people with your emotional and blackmail that is dead and buried. And I thank you that Biafrans are watching. Biafrans are not people you are going to push with. Biafrans know the people who are followers of Mazen Nandekano. And by the way, every Biafran, before you begin to listen to that trash, ask that idiot, how many times have you gone to see Mazen Nandekano in recent days? When was the last time the Karawat lawyer and his agents went to see Mazen Nandekano? Our Supreme Leader Mazen Nandekano have distanced himself from them. He has distanced himself with them. That is why you see all of them are crying, including the Department of Sabotage. They are crying. You saw one of them who was crying and say that if Mazen Nandekano doesn't know who he's supposed to send message to, they will leave him to rot in jail. When they were confessing that Mazen Nandekano has nothing to do with them again. That was where they get crazy and got mad. They began to use all their propaganda machine. That Mazen Nandekano didn't support a sit at home. Who cares? Mazen Nandekano did not put in place the sit at home. We put the sit at home in place to release him. He is in the hand of the enemy. He is not. You cannot judge from everything he says. And what position, what times do you have to bring and say that? Who gave you the right to say such a thing? When was the last time you said Mazen Nandekano? When was the last time you spoke to Mazen Nandekano? When was the last time you went to DSS to fight on his behalf? Biafran people will have moved ahead and they can't be deceived. Just like when they came and they were issuing press statements, they say in the press that Mazen Nandekano have won another case. What case did he win? I asked them, what is new? What new thing did you get in that court that is new from what you have been getting before? Mazen Nandekano, who have gotten a special physician to come and treat him, it is you yourself that made a call. A special physician that came to the ESS to treat him. The physician was always getting there. You claimed you were the one that made a call that you were not informed. You were not informed. You made a call with your agent in DSS and they stopped the physician from seeing Mazen Nandekano. And you come back now, you're celebrating that Mazen Nandekano have been granted access to his doctors. Do you think we are foolish? We are not all fools and we are not all ignorant. Every propaganda you're pushing around to make yourself relevant can never make you relevant. What are you celebrating? Which case did you win? You are celebrating. Is it the first time the Binta Yako is giving order? Is it the first time? Something as simple as changing his clothes. Were you able to do it? You were not able to make the DSS let person and change clothes. Even up to now, because the last time we saw him, he was still on the same clothes. He was still on the same clothes, even up to now. The last time we saw him, he was still on the same clothes. So you can't tell me that he has changed clothes up to now. His praying materials, they couldn't allow him. Something as simple as glasses, you could not be able to make the lawyer, you could not be able to make the judge allow him to use glasses. Is this issue of medication, this issue of seeing his doctor, is it the first time Binta Yako is giving that order? The order has been given several times. Did they obey? You are celebrating. Is it not the same people that they were told release Mazen Nandekano, they didn't release him? Okay, you didn't celebrate the release. You couldn't push the release. You are now happy only for him to go and treat himself and remain in prison.
But DSS custody will follow Mazen Nandekano. Paradise.
And they were not even ashamed. They come and issue a press statement. The white lawyer, that criminal bleaching cream man. He said, yeah, wasn't gonna have won again. Shameless people. Shameless people. Won again what? What is he winning again? They come online. What they come is to make Mazen Nandekano guilty. They are making Mazen Nandekano guilty in every of their statements. Anytime you beg for clemency, you are telling them that Mazen Nandekano is guilty. That is why you are begging. Anytime you talk of pardon, the only person you can pardon is somebody who has committed a crime. How can you pardon somebody who is innocent? You can't pardon an innocent man. You can't have mercy for somebody who hasn't committed any crime. So anytime you attach mercy, pardon, or clemency to Mazen Nandekano, you are already indicting him. And the lawyers are supposed to know better than those of us who are not lawyers. They come and make Mazen Nandekano guilty by themselves, and they come and celebrate that the judge have passed a sentence. When they know that the DSS will not obey any, they can't obey the judge, they will not. And nothing will happen. That's the way Nigeria runs. That's one of the things we are fighting to get out of. Give us the wisdom and understanding and make Biafrans know that we have overstayed our welcome in Nigeria. We have overstayed our welcome. It is time to go home. It is time to go home. We have overstayed our welcome. Anybody that deceiving himself and thinking that miracle is going to happen tomorrow, or next tomorrow. It is not going to happen. You can't get any miracle anywhere. The only miracle you can get today is to get Biafra.
Of course.
That is the only miracle every Biafran should look into. That's the only miracle you should be praying for. Biafra. Let Biafra come. Anything short of that, you are wasting your time. The zoo are busy putting in place their Islamic agenda. All the mafians and criminals they train in Saudi Arabia, they are coming back and taking position. Asari Dokubo all of a sudden have become a hero. They have become an untouchable. But I'm not surprised. We are not surprised because if Asari Dokubo could win a contract from Muhammadu Buhari, what else won't he do? I remember when he was always saying, Buhari, I can never do anything with Buhari. I can never take a appointment with Buhari. I can never take a contract with Buhari.
The problem with that man is that sometimes you cannot take a word from him. The man is a Confucianist and he complicated himself. The other time he said there was a video he made. It was like it's not in good time. If Buhari can select him, if Buhari can employ him to work with him, but initially he said this thing that you said. Oh, ego nwanne ego banye aka mmadụ ere conscience ya. That is money for you.
Exactly. A criminal, he doesn't have his own people at heart at all. He doesn't have any single feeling for his own people. That is why I pity some of our brothers in the river area. They are the same people that come and deceive them and say, oh, no, don't support Biafra. We are not Biafrans. We are not this. The same people that will tell you they will go back and be taking bribe. That is why in that riverine area of Biafra, they will never ever see development. Never.
ije na be Asari, ije na Ejo Kalabari ọ na-ekwu ije ebe ahụ ya Asari ka jide nwoke atụkpo ya ọ na-eko na o nwere ego o nwere contract ọ bụrụ na that Kalabari or Ejo dị ka otu a civilized country ebe ahụ ga-awụ small this thing many people ga na-agawo ebe a ga na-abịa sightseeing a ga-arụzicha mana ndị enwedu ụzọ ndị a plank akụsị plank ka ha ji aga n'elu mmiri ndị a na-anyụ nsị na mmiri a ha ji anyụ nsị ka ha ji esi nri very dirty place akwagago m ebe ahụ Ejo ọ onye ya pụta na ihe ọ na-eme mkpọtụ no achievement ihe ọma ụzọ ọsọ afọ ya na-eto ya ejekwana je jụọ Ifeanyị Ụba ife o mere nke ya mara ihe ọ ya eme nke afọ ya na-eto ka nwaanyị dị ime.
That's the only thing he can do. He doesn't care about his own people. He don't care about his people at all. Doesn't care about them.
Onye ọ ya bụrụ nwetara ihe ahụ o jide ndị ya n'ọrụ sị ya ngwa bịa rụziere anyị ụzọ ọhụrụ ofu briji na-arụ ọrụ anyị ka anyị si na-aga ka nwegodo ezigbote mmiri na-atọ nnu ndị be ha na-ata afụfụ n'ibe ha na-ata afụ ya mere ka ọ bụ na efuru ha agbapụta n'elu ala some of them bicha na Warri ihe a na-akpọ ya Warri Township ndị nke anọ n'ime village na
that is why today how can they recruit all those villagers today can they recruit no use of ebusisiwa ma
afọ kịta agụrụ onye gosiri na 500 o resigo onwe ya. My brother, we have spent almost an hour here. I would like you to advise Biafran under a minute so that you will go and finish your work while I attend to my baby. Thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you so much, my sister. My fellow Biafrans that are listening to us, please, I beg you in the name of Chukwukabiam, prepare for what is coming. The battle is not going to be an easy one, but your joy should be that we are winning already.
Yes.
The battle has already been won spiritually. We only have to work and make sure that it's materialized in the physical. The spiritual aspect of the battle has been won. It has been won completely. The spiritual have been won, but we have to make that spiritual defeat that we have been to the zoo to come to reality. That is why you must tie your guard or tight. You see this coming sick at home that is coming from the 31st of this month. It is a done deal. As for Mbah, Mbah have already met his match. And he will hear his news how he's going to end. Everyone that is watching, please remember on Mugonwa Naban also. That was how we were able to survive in 1967 Civil War. We were working with each other, sharing the little we have among ourselves. As we are going into this very seat at home, please, if you have any contribution to sponsor any family, the links are there. $10 for a family. Choose how many family you can be able to support. Not only that, look within your own self, around your environment. There are people you can be able to support. There are people you can be able to help. We want to make sure that everybody is carried along. We are going back home. No man born of a woman can stop the exodus of Biafrans. In this exodus, every one of us will get into the boat and we'll go home. May you guide and protect every one of us. Thank you and see you again next time.
Thank you, my beloved brother. May God bless you for being with us. And I want to appreciate everybody who also participated and listened to us. May God bless you too. As we will call it a day, it's already past 9 here in Germany. So we will come back live again, maybe on Thursday. God bless you all and good night.